I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot that Lamborghini were racing anything up until this year.
It all started when I heard about the Huracan GT3 Evo2 in the GTD class of the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Challenge. Then I saw that they were on the roster for the GT prototype category run by the Linx team. Then I got really excited because I wanted to see what they could do at the Rolex 24 in Daytona. Then I found out that Linx wasn't running the prototype for the 24 Hours of Daytona. So while we're waiting for them to debut it at the 12 Hours of Sebring, let's dive into both the SC63 GT prototype and the Huracan GT3 Evo2. I'll start with the GT3 Evo2. I'll go over what it features and what the differences between it and the road version are. The GT3 Evo2 was built by Lambo Squadra Corse and is based on the Huracan STO. Both the Evo2 and the STO use the same V10, but the Evo2 uses direct injection, while the STO uses direct stratified injection. The road version STO is boasting an amazing 630 horsepower, while the Evo2 is coming at a mind-whopping 640. Yeah, regulations are a thing. But for the general consumer, that's pretty good news, because you're only 10 horsepower off what a real race car has, and you can have that similar feeling on the street. In terms of brakes, there was definitely major changes between the two. While the road-going version has carbon ceramic brakes, the track version buffs it up to a TM Racing 6-piston monoblock on the front and a 4-piston in the rear, with both ends of the car getting ducting for air cooling for the brakes. The chassis is based on the same hybrid chassis of aluminum and carbon fiber. However, when it gets to the body itself, the Evo2 upgrades from an aluminum and synthetic materials to carbon composites for weight saving and quickly detachable external panels. Because it's racing, and stuff happens.
A lot of speed. Look how much of that curb he eats.
The aerodynamics on the street car is very much based on functional aesthetics, using a front splitter and rear carbon fiber wing. The Evo2 makes that rear wing higher and wider, adds canards to the front, but barely modifies the front splitter. They make the side scoops bigger for better cooling, and of course adds the massive diffuser to control the airflow underneath the car. When it comes to cornering, the STO uses an electronic stability control system that controls the magnetorheological suspension system. The Evo2 rips all of that out and puts in a double wishbone with a uniball suspension because IMSA regulations won't let you have an electronically controlled system. I put that in so I can use big words and sound smart. If you're looking to travel to see any of Lamborghini's races, go to my link tree below and send me an email. As a travel agent, I'll be able to hook you up with the lowest prices on hotels and rental cars, and I don't increase prices for commission. Switching over to the SC63 prototype, Lamborghini is using it to apply their latest technology. And as the CEO puts it, the SC63 is the most advanced racing car ever produced by Lamborghini, and it follows our roadmap Direzione con Torre, laid out by the brand for the electrification of our product range. But because all of that is proprietary, we don't have any information on the specifics of that technology. So instead, we'll just start with the exterior and work our way in. A quick look at the SC63, you can immediately tell that this is a Lambo even if you're getting lost in the taillights. The design of the headlights and the taillights mirrors the street cars like the Aventador, and the livery looks pretty Italian. The prominent color is their Verde Mantis, that's broken up with the Nero Noctis. Then down the middle from the front to the rear is the colors of the Italian flag. Then you have the team who is running this Lamborghini slapped on the shark fin. It looks simple, sleek, and definitely stands out among the field. When it comes to the power plant and hybrid system, it uses a 3.8-liter V8 twin-turbo, which is a cold V configuration. Since the horsepower is capped, it's running at 671 horsepower from both the ICE and hybrid system. And they're using a standardized Bosch MGU. The chassis is supplied by Ligier and is a carbon fiber monocoque. The aerodynamics are where the major differences are between the prototypes. Some even remove the rear wing altogether. The first thing you may notice is that there's a lot more holes in the side compared to the competition. Porsche and Ferrari pretty much slope down all the way from the back of the front wheels to the top of the rear diffuser. Lamborghini, on the other hand, has scoops just ahead of the rear wheels. There's also scoops on what would be the front of the hood and down the side vertically. They added these vents on the hood that lead into the side pods. This adds more downforce to the front, but also directs the air where they want, which looks like the vents in the rear. Now when it reaches those vents, it looks like it's directed into the rear diffuser.